So I just smell like hot sauce. I just smell hot sauce. So what I'm getting is this video is for Virgo, by the way. What I'm getting is like someone, like I'm getting like hot sauce in bed, like someone eats in bed. There's like a lot of crumbs in the bed, a lot of crumbs like near the pillowcase, like particularly where they sit, like at the top of the bed. Well, at the foot of the bed, it's like crumbs. And this person's hygiene is really bad. I'm getting like it's not even really a bed. It's like a pallet. Someone's hygiene is extremely poor. And this really frustrates them. It really makes them upset. It has a really huge negative impact on their mental health. And this person hates you. This person has a list of people they hate. Like they literally sit and they write about all of the people that they hate, and you are someone who they write about a lot. This is someone who was relatively close to you in recent time who did not tell this truth to you, and this is why they've been removed from your life. This is someone who has very, very, very dark thoughts. Okay, like they can't stand the smell of their own body. Like they scrape, they scratch, they itch at their skin. You know exactly who I'm talking about. This person has a scent, they have an aroma, they have a particular smell that is quite unpleasant. Okay, this person really dislikes you. They think you are perfect. They think everything about you is perfect. They think that you walk perfect. They feel like you have the perfect symmetrical features. Okay, they think about you too much sexually, and it's not in this way of like, oh, I want to have sex with you, but it's this very envious. I bet people love having sex with them. This is your relative, okay? And that's what makes this very disturbing. A lot of people in your family think of you this way, but everyone does not. You have allies here in the revolution, and that's what God wants you to be aware of. I'm placing you in a position where you have a companion that's going to protect you. The reason why you have not spoken up about the perversion in your family is because you've had this energy of like, you grew up as a child and people told you what happens in this house stays in this house. That does not fly with the Most High. Somebody in that family make you feel uncomfortable, you go to God and you tell him, and you get as specific as you can because he's giving you the awareness so you can speak up. And this is practice for when you have, your husband. So, this is the messages I was getting about your husband as well. He's very like mannish, very boyish, very masculine. God is coming to you and confirming your husband's sexuality. This is a heterosexual man who has only ever had attraction towards women. You are on the younger side, and you grew up in a generation where there were boys when you were a child, and even men who you know now who would play around with the idea of homosexuality, like play and do gay things with their friends in order to like test the waters and see if it was okay in the old communities that you were in to be gay. This is not that man. God is like, I'm here to reassure you. I'm here to affirm you. This is not that man. Okay. This is also not a man who is going to silence you when you speak up about your trauma, when you speak up about good memories, when you speak up about, whatever it is that you're passionate about. This is someone who wants to know you. This is someone who has your back. Okay. God is saying you get anxious sometimes and you create these stories. You create, it's like you take yourself to the bad immediately just so you can try to figure out how worse it might get so you can heal yourself. And this is something that you've gotten so good at giving to him, but God does not need you to stop. It's like you reach huge milestones when it comes to shadow work and healing. And don't stop. Even if it's something as small as like I have a bump right here on my inner thigh that I popped earlier. It was like a little boil. And I went to God about it. I said, hey, this hurt. Heal me. A few months ago when I was having difficulty burping, because I it's been like a while since I ate some spaghetti, and I ate some spaghetti and it really, you know, made me have to burp, and I had not drinking soda in a while, and I was drinking soda and I was having difficulty burping. I took the burp to him. God is saying, take the burp to me, because this is also practice for your husband. You have been someone who's been a hermit your entire life. So God is saying it's going to be a little jarring when like, oh my gosh, I'm waking up and it's someone else right here. This also isn't just anybody. This is someone who you've been friends with for a while. It's someone who you have not spoken to in a while, but someone who always revisits your thoughts and, oh yeah, I like them. They're pretty cool. God wants you to know that this person is very soft on you because this person is an actual man of God. Like he don't view you as like a creep. He doesn't view you as like a weirdo. Like he knows that he has been your crush and you have been his. This person wanted to respect the relationship that they were in at a time. And it was actually because they saw a post of yours that made them realize, oh, I'm still in love with them and I have to go break up with this person that I'm with right now. So then this person had to heal from this breakup and this was hard for this individual. I'm gonna be honest, this is something that did okay, so this person when they're in a relationship, they're very loyal and they were expecting to marry this other woman. They were gonna marry them because you blocked them out of your life and they just felt like, okay, this is someone who is healthy. They have a healthy mindset. They have a healthy relationship with their mother and with their father and with their sister and with their brother, that sort of thing. And they respect women. Like they're men of God respect women. So if you felt indignant and not indignant, but like you felt disrespected by the fact that this person dated someone else, but you pushed them out. And so that is the energy that God wants to get into because right now your husband has more of a capacity to be forgiving than you are. Okay. I'm getting that you had a life that was very hard, but not as hard as this person's, and I feel like you would be very surprised by their testimony as well. Okay, so God is telling you to trust this person and to trust yourself. I'm also getting messages about you all's physical intimacy. This person is someone who's very affectionate, and that bothers you. And the reason why it bothers you is because you don't really believe that this person is really going to come back. And God really wants to get into that. Anyone who's ever, you were sexually abused as a child, and it's like they abused you and then they left. Because though the abuse was terrible, it was like this was the only closeness you ever had with a person. And it was kind of, it's something about like extremes. It's not that you like the closeness, you were being abused. So God wants to, so yeah, what I'm getting is, it's an extreme. Like this person would like force you down. Trigger warning. This person would like force you down when they would assault you and make it so you wouldn't leave. There was also like you have an issue with like personal space. You're someone who is very affectionate, but this person makes you feel very intense. This is also your first time with anybody sexually in a consensual way. You've only ever been like abused. You've only ever been abused sexually and taken advantage of. And this is something that you've never spoken to God about, but it's time because it's coming to the surface. And that's why you're pushing this person away in the spirit. You're pushing them away, you're pushing them away. And this is going to come out. So that's something that God wants you to be aware of. And you can start now by talking to God. Even if you just bring it up and you just cry and ask to be held. That's perfectly understandable. Open up to God about all of your insecurities, about all of your worries. Because He hears and feels all of these things. Okay. I feel like the dirty person was like brought up because for two reasons. Excuse me, one of them being you grew up in a very dirty household, and this person is not dirty. You grew up you grew up in like your family members don't have good hygiene. The family you were born into, you're like the only clean person. Like you grew up in a family of hoarders, and they would hoard things really, really, really bad, and they would keep old clothes, old shoes, old papers, and if you tried to clean up, they would snap at you and they would hit you. Also, someone hit you in recent time. They like swatted at you and forced you to take a photo with them. This was a family member. Like it's like because you feel shamed. You feel ashamed when like you see visions of like your husband holding you and you're pushing him away and you feel hurt. And God is like, it's understandable because no one has ever respected your body. This is literally the first person. Even the kids you work with did not respect your body at all. Like I literally worked at a church and one of the kids, her name was Amelia, she was terrible. She would squeeze my bottom and try to force her way into my lap. It was very disturbing. So I understand. I understand where you guys are coming from, because this is my message, you know what I'm saying, as well. And we're all going to take away different things from it, but take what it is that you need to take that helps you. So God is like, I see you, I want to help you, and I want to be here for you. Okay. Also, so that's reason one why that dirty relative was being brought up with this relative, because your husband is your family. So therefore, you're gonna have to talk to him about the dark things, and why some of your siblings are blocked, and why others are not, and why you'll talk to this uncle but you won't talk to that uncle, and why you don't go over there for the holidays. Like, these things that you refuse to talk to God about, and I can feel you being like, well, I don't mind talking to God about these things, but you talk about everything else but these things. Like, you never initiate the conversation, and when He initiates it, you're very short. God wants you to know it's time to heal, and He's ready to take as long as you want, and He's ready to walk you through this, because it's gonna be good. I'm also getting like this dirty relative. You're just such marriage material. Like, they just feel like you are marriage material. And both of you guys fantasize about being married and about being brides. And so it hurts you, because you always thought this person would be your maid of honor, and they're not. Because they hate you, and they refuse to tell you to your face, because they do not want to deal with the self-work that comes from saying they hate a sibling. Okay? What I'm also getting is that this person knows you are about to get married, and they know that is why you block them. You are someone, like, me telling you this is not like you need to do this or you're gonna fail in marriage. This is literally just a reminder. The collective that I read for, you guys are very tapped in, you're very mature. You are probably 2 seconds away from journaling as you see this video. So this so like, this is just like a reminder, like, girl, you got it. Or if you already did all this, if you've been doing it, congratulations, you're on the right track. Okay? And so this is like a collective reading. This could be you already did this and you have to pass it along to someone else. Like, we're all serving one God, Most High, Jesus Christ, one God. So I'm getting this person is like, they know they fucked up. Like, who this person is, you're like, I wonder if they care that I blocked them, because I don't, and I do it again. They know the reason why you blocked them, and they know it's because, like, this person is, they know, like, you know who your husband is, like, because whenever you guys would link up, you always talk about boys, 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 guys, guys, well, men. You will talk about men. They was talking about boys, though. Some of the boys that they was telling you that they was flirting with and having sex with was underage. So that's another thing. Excuse me, confirmation. Excuse me. This person was also abused by the same person you were abused by as a kid, and what I'm getting is like, they're going to be going to jail, not because they have molested any child, but they have had inappropriate relations, sexual conversations with a minor, and they're trying to just justify it like, well, it's like a 2-year, 3-year age gap. You're 20, this person is 17. It's still inappropriate. And this person was getting off at the fact that they were 17. This person would also send your pictures to other people to lure them in and be like, isn't my sister so pretty? Isn't she so beautiful? Come talk to me. You can get access to her. She's been doing this for a while. Like, she would be on Ulu, Omegle, showing your photos, and there would be weird guys jacking off to your photos, because this is what the person would do who abused you guys as children. Also, you can take this as it resonates, but this is something I wasn't going to say, because I was like, but God is telling me to say it. This person knows your husband, and I kind of feel like they're going to give your husband your phone number. Like I said, you guys are not in communication right now, and you don't really want to reach out, because you know it's like not your responsibility, because while you are the one who kind of initiated the separation, they needed time to develop better communication skills with the Most High. This person wants to do you one last, like, hey, I know I ruined our relationship because I'm a fucking weirdo. And that's how they talk about themselves. Like, it's like in their Instagram bio or something that they're a fucking weirdo. And so they're like, hey, this is the last thing I can do. And I'm seeing them like give your person your phone number. So the thing is with your husband, like, he has like been like, you know what, my dad passed away, Mom passed away. Take it as it resonates. There was a death of a parent. I got a good paying job. I got an inheritance. I got some money. I'm grieving. The grieving can be fun. Grieving can be beautiful. I don't think they call it grief anymore. Like every day is a celebration of life for their dad, their parent that passed away, and they have this energy of like, I'm gonna honor them. I'm gonna celebrate them. This could be you as well. Like you're just honoring your ancestors, honoring the people, the parents in your life that passed on by like just not taking things to heart, not taking things so personal. Basically, he be outside on the weekends because he a working man. But you know who else is always outside? Your whole ass sister. And when she saw him, she just knew. Like this person, it's actually kind of sad because they like ruined their relationship with you, but they still know you very well. They know your child self. They don't know you as an adult, and that's very triggering for them. But they kind of like, let me do my just due. It's kind of like, and your husband knew. Like this is kind of like making me emotional. If I start crying, then it was like a transfer of like, because your sister was your best friend, and it's like I'm kind of seeing it's like I'm in DC right now, so it's kind of like on U Street. It's like I'm seeing U Street and I'm seeing them look at each other, and I'm because he's been looking for you. I'm getting emotional. My eyes are tearing up, and I'm seeing them look at each other and then be like, it's just something about she was so you, but a version of you that's dark and has been broken. The version of you that you don't show to people that he saw a little bit of when he seen you online, when he seen your content. And she was just like, so you my sister man? So you my sister boyfriend? And then she gave him your number. He was like, what are you doing out here? And she didn't answer him. He was like, she like you, I guess. So she misses you. You should like check in on her. She's been sad recently. Yeah, you're not gonna see her again for a while. You made the right decision in blocking her, but like I'm seeing, it's kind of like you're one of your angels, Gabriel. Gabriel is your angel, not her angel. You were getting messages from a false prophet a few years ago that Gabriel watches over the women in your bloodline. No, baby, you have a very demonic bloodline. You was the only angel. I'm gonna be real. It's like Gabriel went over her shoulder. It's like she only sees angels when she's high, and then she was just like, "Yeah, I know." And he was like, "This was like you could at least do this." Like that's how she interpreted God. So yeah, expect some communication from your man. That was a really deep message. Yeah, this was like a farewell, like from your toxic, sister, and it's the coming together of union. So Virgo, that is for you. I think I might have accidentally called you Gemini. Virgo, that is for you. Congratulations. I'm so glad that you are happy. I'm so glad you are well. There you go, girl.